There have been a lot of people upset recently that the algorithm isn't pushing their stuff. And while I'm not the most famous person on TikTok, I do want to give a piece of advice here. It's useful if you stop thinking of the algorithm as the algorithm and instead start thinking of it as your algorithm. What the TikTok algorithm is, and what every social media algorithm is a predictive algorithm. It is trying to predict, based on how your past videos do and other videos like it, who wants to see your content. When you post a new video, it basically takes a sample size of the people who it thinks wants to see that video. This is a selection composed of primarily your followers, but also a random sampling of new people. Then, based on what happens with that small sample size, it decides who else should see your video. If it does well with your followers, it will send it out to more followers. Usually the followers that it originally predicted probably wouldn't have liked the video. And it does this until it stops getting returns. If it does good with people outside of your followers, then it starts sending it to tangential interest groups to the original groups it sent to. And it keeps doing that until it stops getting returns. So if you suddenly create content which is unlike the rest of your content, the algorithm, your algorithm, is going to have less data on who might like that content. And so that's going to go out to people who don't normally watch your content, and probably just a random splattering of your followers. As a result, you're going to see reduced interaction, and it's not going to be pushed as hard. This is why so many people feel so bad that their attempts at creating new and different content don't get pushed by the algorithm. It's just a factor of how the algorithm works. Now here's the thing, if you keep making that new content, even though it doesn't originally do very well, the algorithm, your algorithm, will start to learn who wants to see it, and you will eventually see your engagement start to rise. That's why content creation like this is a marathon, not a sprint. Also, when there's a particular trend that's going around, it's true that the algorithm sees people want to see that trend. So if you hop on that trend, there is a greater chance that your video will be pushed. But you also have to remember, everyone else is hopping on that trend too. And those videos are only being shown to a small sample size of the people who want to see that trend. So unless that small sample size, which may already be burnt out on the trend, interacts with your video won't be pushed very much. Hank Green said it best when he said the most effective way to make TikToks is to make sure that the first second makes people want to watch the second second, to make sure that the second second makes people want to watch the third second, and so on. It's not that the algorithm pushes you out and that gets you engagement, it's that you get engagement and that causes the algorithm to push you out. And when the algorithm changes, it basically changes how much it pushes you out to who for what engagement. Like right now it's pushing backlogs more because it's trying to compete with YouTube, and that's really great for its ad revenue and really bad for getting new followers. I hope this information helped.